It's 8 a.m. so match start in 4 hours. We must get some breakfast.
Yes, but which restaurant in Elite City within walking distance should we go to?
I don't know. Wait a minute, maybe the fellow who has pulled up now may know where it is. Sir, where is the nearest restaurant in which serves breakfast?
There are 3 within close approximation that you can go on foot. One inside DG Square Litosat called a sports bar. Second being Omega Italo toward the east, beside Gamer Corner. Third being Ilito Burgers, a fast food restaurant, to the west, in which is beside main entrance to Kanbor-LapiBalKip Media Litopia Bureau. By the way, I am Richard the 10th Cryptor from RDK 3000-Tristar, also. By the way, I am Richard X Cryptor from RDK 3000-Tristar, also known as Richard Zarkers. I reside in Elite City Metro. I am also part of Ilito Diamonds, Ilito Shield, and Ilito Force, as Ilito Swell and Ilito Force are 2 of the leading community-run policing groups in Litopia. I was born in Riker then moved to Elite City in 2015, EY 1015, in past 7 years. This as my elder brother is a security guard for RDK 3000-Tristar Security and my cousin is a cop, police officer for Elite City Metro Police as my twin brother is a firefighter for Elite City Fire and Rescue.
Your cousin is a cop. Who is his name?
Sean Zarkers.
As that is me, Officer Sean Zarkers. Tourists, you must be aware of road closures to occur later in the day by the ECPD due to the Ilito Independence Parade as the parade to begin at or around 14:30. Even though it's the day observed also known as informal day of it, as the official holiday on the Ilitopian calendar being Gamma 15th, EY 1022, translating to March 17th, 2022, as it occurs on the 15th day of 3rd month, also known as 315. As the informal day of it is today as business are open but as per law, business must be shut due to holiday in the next 2 days. This as there will be a second parade to occur noon on March 17th.
This as the floats from RDK 3000-Tristar will be showcased on the second parade.
Regarding your cousin in Cryptor City, in Block C Federation West, any plans for him?
Yes, he to head to Kraken Tuning just after 2:30 p.m. but no later than 2:50 p.m. for a chat as his friend Antonoko to meet with 2 fellows, one of it being Mellow Fellow. He is happy in his McCreeds.
This must be the one he took in Rio Day Blocks at the warehouse. Rio Day Blocks. This as I note my cousin Dewey B. Toddball, as I am Dewey R. Toddball, in which he went to Rio Day Blocks as with Savage Head to Rio Day Blocks back in summer of 2021 to restore initial S Audi Quattro, in which he brought the car here in Elite City. This after Zen Z Crypto was visiting Rio Day Blocks for the day, for the Alphtronic Metric Millennium with Stefan Bloxton and Arya.
Correct. This as wait a minute. Oh my god. Initial D Dunlop. Nice to meet you.
Hey there, Initial R Dunlop, I just saw your Audi Quattro, no wonder you restored it to perfection.
Yes, it has also maintained it to preform superior.
This as I also heard from Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders, they do love your Audi Quattro.
Yes, this is I Corey Zanders told Mark Zaniels of the vehicle, however he to talk about another subject, this is it's very important concerning subject weather related. Yes, but this does not concern the weather here in Elite City as it's to be a nice day but quite cool. This is last night, it was raining heavily but not strong to reach level 1 rainfall warning criteria by the Meteorological Office of Elitopia, also wind was gusting to 60 km per hour. Or about 36 kina nitros per choi, 37 miles per hour in imperial units, sustained at 40 km per hour. This is it's due to a strong cold front that made its way through, now stalled just to immediate south of Elite City becoming a stationary front, as Zlickstar is in the warm side. The area to the south and west of the front, including Zlickstar, have the potential of severe thunderstorms, with all severe hazards, flooding rain, tornadoes, hail and damaging wind gusts possible. The MSE's Convective and Mesocyclonic Forecasting Center has placed a various degrees of risk zones for severe thunderstorms, marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, high and extreme risk, with general, or non-severe thunderstorm risk. We are not in any risk of severe weather. However, the township of Eagle Township, just 20 kilometers south of Elite City in Slickstar, about 10 kilometers west of Elite City, was originally in the moderate risk. That has been upped to high risk. This even upgraded to extreme risk. This is numerous strong tornadoes. Wind gusts in excess of 165 kilometers per hour, or 100 kina nitros per choi, about 103 miles per hour, and hail about 10 centimeters or 25 chino nitros, or close to 4 inches expected, along with intense torrential downpours.
165 kilometers per hour wind gusts, you must be talking about a derecho, right?
Yes, is that to be long-lived? There is a mesoscale discussion that has just out for areas including Slickstar and the township to the south. It states in the headline, severe possible, tornado watch likely. This is I got a hold of Thunderscope in past few moments.
This is I originally to host a car meet today at 2 o'clock p.m. at Slickstar, but to severe weather, to be moved to Elite City, but due to the parade, I am to host it in the evening, at 6 o'clock p.m. at the Drive-In Theatre. This is it's also to be a monthly car show also. Winner gets 1 million Elios. This is I to show my car there, but not the Interceptor nor the GTR, as I do have a third car, in which I brought just yesterday.
Dewey, concerning the car in subject, I peeked into your garage at the residence next door polishing the said car, as I know it to be the new car, a 2022.
Anyhow, Dewey said it's not the van similar to this, being a cargo van in which to be some amped up in which the van won last month's car show. However, this van is a news van for Elito News 24. This, as Dewey said, it's also not the 2022 Flex Pharaoh like this, or the performance sedan variant. However, this hatched in subject is driven by Ringo Silvestar for 24 Elitopian hours, an evening newscast on Elito News 24.
I Tokyo Raystar must need to sell my 2018 Subaru WRX STI. This is I am considering to get a new car. Unsure on this 2022 Flex Pharaoh. Like for example this one, driven by Raymond Blake from Elito Gamer ESP. Other choices being the car in which Dewey got yesterday, or some other car.
Toki, take note, one of the producers of Elito Gamer ESP told me, regarding 2 of your relatives and his friend for Team RDK 3000-Tristar esports are into final practice at DG Square Eletosat right now. Match start is just 2.5 hours away at 12 o'clock p.m, as I to head to DG Square Eletosat now.
When did they start practice?
90 minutes ago, at 8 o'clock a.m., 50.0 EMT, 1200 TRX.
This explains Max and Rex Raystar going out of the door at 6:30 this morning, with the Shigo Raystar and Richard Raystar also went out of the door half hour later at 7 a.m. However, I gonna head to DG Square Eletosat but not to talk to Ishigo, Richard, Max and Rex, but to meet one of my longtime friends first met at what used to be DLTS, SDCC. They are close to entrance to wrestling arena section, as he's a fan of EWE. Mickey Daniels of Elite City Shock, don't escort me via force, damn. This is for you, Rex, Max, and Max J. I will talk to you in 15 or so minutes. This as I need to head to Arioka immediately at NYE Central above as it's rather very important.
So, Tokyo Raystar, this is your to sell the 2018 Subaru WRX STI.
Yes.
You also considering to get new car?
Maybe, considering on some candidates, 2022 Pharaoh, The 2014 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo X, like the one you used to drive, among several others. However, if you just excuse me, a reminder chord has played, this on my phone, some reminder notification meaning the time is near.
Concerning what, Tokyo?
This to be the subject to occur at noon, ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Frosty 2022, EY1022, ECT Lancers Gaming vs Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports. Two of my relatives, Max and Rex, are in the roster, other two, Richard and Ashigo, to be commentators for Elito Smarts Television.
Max and Rex, roster in what? ECT.
Wrong. Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports.
Grand Finals.
Yes, this is esports match start is just approaching 23 minutes away. This in the best of 13 in 4 video games, as it's 11:37 a.m. right now as I check time on my watch. 65.0 EMT, 1561 TRX.
This is RDK TB-DT 5.1 Elite City, powering at 550 kilowatts, also relay on radio, stream web, ITV, VOD devices and more, powering up always, always. This is RDK 3000-Tristar television service. This is RDK TB-DT 5.1 Elite City, powering at 550 kilowatts, also relay on radio, stream web, ITV, VOD devices and more, powering up always, always. This is RDK 3000-Tristar television service. This is RDK TB-DT 5.1 Elite City, powering at 550 kilowatts, also relay on radio, stream web, ITV, VOD devices and more, powering up always, always. This is RDK 3000-Tristar television service. This is RDK TB-DT 5.1 Elite City, powering at 550 kilowatts, also relay on radio, stream web, ITV, VOD devices and more, powering up always, always. This is RDK 3000-Tristar television service. Welcome back to Alito News 24 today. I am Kb.P. And I am Mark E. Cryptor, brother of Corey, over at Studio RD3 at RDK 3000-Tristar RDK News Line News Center over at RDK 3000-Tristar Main HQ in Elite City, Federal District, Ilitopia. This is we are bringing this segment on Alito News 24 and RDK 3000-Tristar television service. You are correct, Mark. This is we are here for a reason, other than the esports match of ECT and RDK to occur today at noon Elite City. Corey, we are going multi-platform on all RDK networks worldwide. Alright Mark, this also translates to 1700 hours UTC, 9 PM Kb.P, 11 PM Hex, and Kb.P Ionian, 11 AM Xenopolis City and Riker, 666 Kia Trokans, 66.6 EMT, 1900 TRX, 6 PM Muni, 10 PM Kaplianian. Regarding the match start, this is, take note, the clock time system other than UTC, Altronic, EMT and TRX that Corey said are those on the 12-hour clock system, as RDK 3000-Tristar uses the 24-hour clock system, so 2100 hours Kb.P, 2300 hours Hex, and Kb.P Ionian, 2200 hours Kaplianian and 1800 hours Muni. Noted, Mark. This is we want to be aware of the music in subject be playing now. This is it's for special instances Alito News 24 and Alito Media plus the fellows at RDK 3000-Tristar has agreed to use the music that is playing now, that being the countdown music, as Mark explains later on. This is Mark have some words concerning other subject to occur this afternoon. This has nothing to do with esports. Yes, as this has nothing to do with the race at 1500 hours, the Flex Motors Sigma Grand Prix 2022, EY 1022, also the Alito Independence Day celebrations, however it's the day observed, this on the civil calendar. Most business are open but the official holiday on the Ilitopian calendar where business are closed, being Gamma 15th, EY 1022, translating to March 17th, 2022, in which on that day also is St. Patrick's Day, as tomorrow is also the day observed. This is I am talking out to NYE subjects. Being the new Korhatapian year of year 985, and metric year, of metri year 360.0, also the long yard of 300 and short yard of 1200, this is it's also another subject being the new Sigma year of 300 Sigmas, in Sigma's old time being Sigma year 1, of Sigma year 1, Sigma 0, Lon 0, Del 0, Second 0. To occur today at 1500 hours and 0 seconds precisely Elite City time, since Sigma's old time is based on Kb.P, mastered by Cloakip Technologies, to be midnight, 0 hours Kb.T and 0 seconds, X o'clock Kb.DT and 0 vinyls on 16th fin and Kb.P 17, this is on the mentioned time. Ilitopian University to celebrate its bicentennial, 200th anniversary as for Elite City College of Tech in which I graduated in past years, as with Kb.P, as with ELU, to celebrate the 20th anniversary as coverage of subject to be on Alito Smarts TV and Alito Smarts Radio 1001 AM, 100.1 FM. This is the fellows at ELU, also the fellows at ECT, in which they to compete against Team RDK and esports at the top of the hour, requested the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Frosty 2022, EY 1022 Grand Finals not to be hosted on the 14th, being yesterday. This is it's the anniversary of the founding, as it's the anniversary of the inaugural opening today, as ELU first opened in 1822. EY 1002, as ECT Lancers gaming to take on Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports, in the esports match to occur straight at midday, as the rosters from both teams had an early lunch, as they get ready to compete. As we are joined with Raymond Blake over at Esports Arena section as I to head there in a few as for Alito News 24 viewers, my brother Kb.P Star will take over a few to couple minutes past noon. Raymond? Yes, this is the esports match is slated to occur at noon Elite City. This is it to be the grand finals of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Frosty 2022, Elite Year EY 1022, Kanbor Year Kb.P 17, Deko-Alph 717, a P181 Muni Year 849, a KLN 396, Hex Year 1001, CJP Year 984 to 985, Nia Trokant 1000.2, 2738 ATRE, Splix Year Duokeo, 16, EOS Osatek Saint Shisaneo, 126, HOY1313, 715, HMY 365.6, CJP long yard 299 to 300, short yard 1199 to 1200, CMY 359.9 to 360.0. This in which to occur in 10.5 minutes. This is the matches 2 days ago. ELU took on ECT as ECT wins 4-3 in match XE, as ECT faced with Rocto Poly's Breach. This is in the upper bracket final on March 11, 2022. RKB also faced Team RDK. It was a no-show for RKB in a 4-3 loss in respective matches. This in matches RE and ZE, as Team RDK and ECT advanced to compete in match GR in the grand finals of the tournament, as today is the final day of the tournament. This during a 2-week March break for ECT and ELU. And that is the profile check in brief of Elite City College of Tech Lancers Gaming and Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports. This is going to be an interesting match, joining with the Altronican counterpart at 3:12 p.m. and Xenopolian counterpart at 4 o'clock p.m. Elite City. So this to be big day in esports on Elito Gamer ESP, with 3 non-esports events, the auto race at Zen Speedway, and the new Sigma Year and CJP New Year and Yerd, all 3 to occur at 3 o'clock p.m. This is a best of 13 in 4 video games, Space Battle 3000 in Act 1 for first 3 rounds, Act 2 in Counter Blitz Striker for next 4, and if needed, Act 3 in Battle Blitz Warts in next 3, and Final 3 in Act 4 in Jinsoku Bomba, with a special 13th round in map name of Doom in Jinsoku Bomba. This with 3 intermissions, one at 1:48 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. Elite City, second, in which to be halftime starting 6:24 p.m. ending at 8 o'clock p.m. 00.0 EMT, 0000 TRX, if necessary, and if necessary, the third 30-minute intermission from 9:30 p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. ELC. Anyhow, this is a competition esports match part of ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Frosty 2022, EY 1022 Grand Finals. This coverage is sponsored by K's Icon Amp Game Fuel, Elito Cola Gamer Corner, Flex Autos, Rock Tech, Zen Chair Gaming, K-Tech Gaming, Elito Games, Raystar Gaming, and powered by Elito Gamer ESP. Not to mention, also sponsored by Z Fuel. Now concerning how it be covered, first off, the fellows at Elito Smarts TV, commentating to be done by the students, one at ECT and one at ELU, ELU Richard Raystar, and ECT Ichigo Raystar. They have their laptops ready, as with their headsets and equipment. As the coverage to be on Elito Smarts TV, also Elito Smarts Radio 100.1 FM and 10:01 AM, also live streaming on its website, with a special segment during first intermission unrelated to the matter. This is we at Elito Gamer ESP also carry this match as always throughout the tournament from day 1, as match gameplay coverage is always on Elito Gamer ESP, Elito Gamer Radio, Elito Gamer ESP app, Elito News Go app, and online with live stream plus live blog, also coverage from News and Talk View on Elito News 24, also social media at Elito Gamer ESP and at Elito News 24, also on RDK 3000-Tristar television service on multi-view or separate audio, depending on receiver, television service provider or television set model. Press the magic button on the remote. Away from television. Match to be carried also on RDK 3000-Tristar radio service 2 or online. Their commentators to be Jessica J. Crypter and Chubby H. Crypter.
Yes, this as we have a special treat during first intermission, despite from Elito Independence speeches, as we will have special coverage of one other subject.
Yes, as that to be the coverage of the new Sigma Year of 300 Sigma, Sigma Year 1, also the new Topian Year and Red. This is I, Jessica, and my pal Chubby will also anchor the coverage on RDK 3000-Tristar radio service 2.
This is the special coverage to begin immediately after the speeches. Anyhow, this is we have Dennis D. Crypter and Danielle D. Crypter to be substitute for commentating as needed. I am Mark E. Crypter over at RDK 3000-Tristar Newsline on location at Esports Arena section of DG Square Elitosat in Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia. This is we have 2 minutes remaining to the kickoff to the grand finals of the Elitopian League of Gaming, Game Jam, Esports Mania Frosty 2022, EY 1022, Grand Finals, for those in Kanbor world, the Frosty Kb.P 17 Grand Finals. Yes, Marky, this is the match coverage outside Elitopia also to be on following networks: Xenopolia, Zeno Gamer ESP, Altronica, OTR ESP TV, Kanbor-D, Kanbor-Net 3, KB7 Gamer TV, Kanbor-Net ESP, Muni ESP, Muni Gamer English Kip Gamer Japanese Kip ESP, Hex Gamer Tex ESP, Wexy ESP, Core.net ESP, Splix Gamer Splix ESP, WB Gamer TV Kip Hex 24 other networks. Check local listings.
Correct Smith Z. This is for within Alitopia, Beyond Jinx TV, Vista TV and Viva Vision also.
Yes, Robert Zaniels, also on KIP Hex 24 International Alitopia 2. You are correct Smith Z Zaniels and Robert Zaniels as we are down to the final minute. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, in decimal, 41, 40, 3, 3x, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, in Alito decimal, Trader on A-Log, Biadizo, Biadco, Bianuki, Biosai, Biasepta, Biasinisa, Biasinca, Biacordia, Biatrira, Biavia, Biada, Bianda, Unadizo, Unable, Unemployed, Inelitish, Timberlake, Pranam, 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 Pritri, Insplays, Archie Quadio, Archie Trio, Archie Duo, Archie Duo, Archie, Senda, Senio, Chukio, Quadio, 3, 2, 1, This is we welcome you to a special edition of RDK 3000-Tristar Today Lunch Bites. I am Mark E. Cryptor live on location at Esports Arena section of DG Square Alitosat, with Sean Z. Cryptor over at Studio R3 at RDK Main HQ in Elite City. Mike Z. Cryptor and Christina A. Cryptor are on assignment for feature later on in the show. We are going multi-platform on all RDK networks, television, radio, streaming, mobile and more. Headlines at noon RDK in Elite City. It's showtime. ECT Lancers Gaming and Team RDK competes now in round 1 of ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Frosty 2022, EY 1022 Grand Finals. We devote this show as much as possible on the match. This will be joined by 2 others in the next 3 to 4 hours as Altronican and Xenopolian counterparts kick off. Xenoshock and Code Blitz, Optictronic, and Tronic phase in the respective seasonal finals. This is the Xenopolian match to occur 1500 hours Xenopolis City, 1600 hours RDK, and Elite City, Altronic at 800 Kia Trokins ATRCX, 1512 RDK ELC. Venues, DG Zenot Zenazat and DG Tron. This is 12 minutes prior to Altronic and match start. The racers will take off in the Flex Motors Sigma Grand Prix 2022, EY 1022, to occur at Zen Speedway. This is fireworks ban are strictly enforced due to the new Sigma year of 300 Sigmas, Sigma year 1. Also the new Corhada-P and Solar and Metric year, long and short year to occur at race start, 1500 hours RDK in Elite City, midnight Kb.P, and Silver City time. This during first intermission of ECT/RDK match as it's also Alito Independence Day observed today, as during the intermission, parade to start, Alitopian Prime Minister, Emperor Sigma, and Alito Wizard to deliver speeches. Current time is 11:59 a.m. 58. Next alarm due in 1 minute. 55.
Yes. The final minute, this is ECT Lancers Gaming, and Team RDK compete in the Grand Finals. This is Marky Cryptor counts down to the match start, but why do he count down in various number systems including in Elitish, Standard and Alito Dual Decimal, also splits number system as with the subjects toward New Year including New Elite Year EY 1022, New Hex Year, New Half Nia Second Eddy to do same thing for New Sigma Year at 3 o'clock p.m.
Yes, this is he to do it at RDK NYE. This while Jared Ray Star to do it at NYE Central above.
Thank you Richard and Ashigo. Good luck on the commentating on Alito Smarts TV. This is It's About Time. As checking the time again, toward a dozen seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Midday. Ashigo and Richard gets on it now. As for Max and Rex, get serious as with Max R plus other 3 in the starter 6 competing in esports. This is I would not mind on the action in esports right now, but I to check the match scores at interval, as I to head to Elito Burgers for lunch. This as Cameron to meet with me there around 12 p.m. regarding plans to sell my car, also the pick on a new car if needed. Welcome to Elito Burgers. I am Dave. What do you like to order? I am Toki or RDK. I would like a quarter pounder with cheese and bacon, triple patty, make it a meal, upsize to large soda, upgrade to cheese fries, side of salad of Caesar, and small pack chicken nuggets, and small pack cheese sticks. For dine-in, oh wait. Dipping sauces, being zesty cheddar, and large milkshake, strawberry. On the burger, everything except the onions. That is all. That will come up to subtotal 7 LEOs 76 cents. With 7% VAT comes up to 8 LEOs 30. How you like to pay? It will be paid on debit card, as my card have the tap. Cameron, is there some websites I to check into to sell my car?
You should sell your car on X-Bay, most notably Litopian edition at www.xbay.elp. This as X-Bay is getting popular for sellers to buy cars online, also electronics and sporting gear.
You are right, Cameron. This as, whoa, hold on, segment on Elito News 24 on tour of the new track by Elito Rev correspondent after programming break. This as the track name being Sigma Sprint, as the race to begin at 3. I must pay attention to the subject after break end. Anyhow, I am on X-Bay, this as I do have the pics of the car and subject I took just this morning on my cloud drive, also my USB thumb drive, as I to create a listing, as I am already signed in, as I to fill out the details. Anyhow, what is the good price to sell?
Like between 17,000 to 20,000 Helios.
I do check similar ones on another tab. Wow! 25,000 LEOs. And the one from Kanbor-D City, 1.3 million Kanbor coins, about 17,850 LEOs. I should sell mine for 18,000 LEOs.
That is a good price, Tokyo.
This as I am filling out the details now, as I enter the price information, 18,000 LEOs, and upload the pics, and preferred to be sold in Republic of Elitopia, since I don't mind the car to be sold to a fellow outside of Elitopia. For instance, Alphtronic Republic, since the car and subject is banned in Alphtronic Republic because only plug-in hybrids and electrics are allowed, unless for those that run on alternate fuels like biofuel or ethanol, as said car only have a gasoline engine. This is I don't want the car to be sold to a fellow in Kanbor-D Republic either, including in Kanbor-D City, as street racing is illegal there. Person who do it, gets car impounded, and sentenced to death, and if imported from another country, the previous owner, like to be me, to face a 1 million Kanbor coin fine, about 13,700 LEOs, or 50% of the market price of the car, whichever is higher.
This as the market price is estimated about 16K, since being half of market price, being about 8K.
I would assume more like 9K, since the market price is like around 18K, maybe median at 17K. This as the listing is active, as I to grab my smartphone once it rings. This as I check the countdown on the TV, as I note the one on the adjacent wall, not the one beside us, as I hear the audio portion of it, as the news presenter to talk about the segment in particular.
The race at 3?
Yes, This is one of the correspondents in his car to preview the track in which I to race on with you this weekend, as I want you to be quiet.
Okay.
Welcome back to Alito News 24 today. I am Corey, a star at Alito News 24 News Center in Elite City. In autos and racing, powered by Alito Rev, sponsored by Flex Motors, it's the day that you racing fans are awaiting for, the main race of the sponsored race of Flex Motors Sigma Grand Prix 2022, EY 1022 to be held at Zen Speedway, to kick off at 3 o'clock p.m. Elite City. Due to the new Sigma year of 300 Sigmas to occur at the time, and new Kb.P in year 2, fireworks are strictly banned at the Speedway complex, and those surrounding it in the shield zone where firework use are prohibited in that zone. The race to be televised on Alito Rev and Alito Sports 360. We go live to Ross Blake over at Zen Speedway for the report, including the showcase of the track to be raced on.
Yes, this is I am authorized to do this as told by Zen Speedway, as some of you may be unaware of the track as I am in my Alito Rev car. This is we begin a tour as that is showcased only on Alito News 24, and Alito Rev, and Alito News 24 exclusive as we exit the pits area onto the said track.
Rexdax Critter, do you have the version of your vest or shirt that have the wording in Latin characters, for example what it means in normal Kanbor-Lish and English?
Yes, as I show it now.
I see, as I note you to wear this when you travel outside of Kanbor-D Republic including Kb.P, Islanian, or Ilitopia, right?
Yes, as I to wear this one as I put it back on within Kanbor-D Republic. This as I learned in past minute or two, your cousin residing in Ilitopia, in Elite City Metro, has gotten a new car, from a seller from within the city, the 2018 Subaru WRX STI, as the car got sold for about 1,312,500 Kanbor-D Kanbor coins, 18,000 Ilitopian Elios.
I do note, as the prize money for the team who wins the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Frosty Kb.P 17. 2022, EY 1022, is like 500 times the amount, 22.5 million Elios, about 1,640,000,000 Kanbor coins. Team RDK is like leading as of the present, as I believe Map 2 has ended in past few minutes in best of 13.
No. Map 2, or in that case, round 2 won't end until 22:06 Kb.T, as it started at 21:36 Kb.T, just 20 minutes ago, as Team RDK is leading 1-0 in match score as map score is in favor of Team RDK.
I better take a better look at the van.
Do be careful, that one have an alarm. Also protected idle is engaged as it's locked. Also you should note it's a news van for Alito News 24, as you shouldn't touch it. I do have a van in subject as that is the van to deliver some DJ stuff as I will be DJing at the nightclub at DG Square Alito Sat tonight, as my van is the only one you look into as I got that yesterday at Flex Motors, also my new motorcycle at VIP parking.
I do note this van is electric with a hydrogen fuel cell range extender, as your van also have the same powertrain as with this van?
Yes, but the only difference is my van is a PHEV series hybrid, with a 1.0-liter naturally aspirated 3-cylinder engine in the front cranking the generator in which is a flex fuel engine that run on gas or ethanol.
Yes, this is I note this battery electric car, as the car and subject have 4 electric motors, 1 per each wheel, as that van only have 1 electric motor in the rear.
Yes, as that EV in subject can be operated front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Please be advised that this EV is the 2022 Flex Ferraz EE electric vehicle, as this car is also for use by a host of 24EH Ringo Silvestar, with co-host Brittany Zaniels.
This is I also note the car behind the EV, in which it's a 2022 Flex Ferra SEL Limited, PHEV, in which is all-wheel drive and fully loaded.
Yes, but the car is for use by Raymond Blake for Alito Gamer ESP, his brother Ross Blake from Alito Rev, have a performance-orientated trim of it, called the E-Hybrid RS, as I saw his reporting on the tour of the new track and race to start in an hour, as you shouldn't touch it also.
However I to get a better look at the gauges, as I hadn't seen the interior yet.
Please no, you'll set off the alarm, and he to be notified. You can check out the car at the dealership. This is, oh my god. Son of a mother damn, you idiot. You set off his car alarm. Raymond Blake was on other end of Alito News 24 van at time of alarm as he is running toward us. Look out. Please step away from the vehicle immediately. It's a good thing I am on the way back for getting something for Ringo Silvestar at NYE Central at the Alito News 24 news van when the alarm occurred, as I to silence it via key fob, as you shouldn't go near my car. Or 25 Desi News. One choice.
I am Crystal Starblocks at 8 Eyewitness News Center in Cryptor City. We want to take you live shots of the participating areas, the Asylum Cast, from Alito News 24 International Robloxia. This is we are down to final minute to New Sigma Year and Corgitopian New Year and Yurt of various systems. This is my relative Mark Starblocks is counting down in various systems. Let's listen in.
41, 40, 3, 3x, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. In Alito Dozenal. Trayer on Alog. Biadizo. Biadco. Bianubi. Biosai. Biasepta. Biasienxa. Biasincra. Biacordia. Biatrira. Biavia. Biata. Bianila. Unadizo. Unadco. Unanubi. Inalitish. Tumulo. Prinona. Priocta. Prihepta. Prihexa. Propenta. Priquatro. Pritrio. Insplix. Occhi Quadio. Occhi Trio. Occhi Duo. Occhi Uno. Octo. Septo. Cineo. Cinquio. Quadio. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Sigma Year. Sigma Year 1. 300 Sigmas. Happy New American Solar Year. Happy Newport RDK and long and short yard. 0985 CJP. CMY 360. Short yard 1200. Long yard 300.
I am Crystal Starblocks once again. This is we give best wishes from all at RKZY TV Channel 8, a Roblo TV affiliation, to those celebrating a new CJP year and yard, plus Sigma year this as fireworks are going off in numerous areas outside of Robloxian Federation, including Elite City, Elitopia, Kanbor-D City and Silver City Corgitopia just to name example. Also here in Cryptor City, but the Skycam is unavailable due to scheduled network maintenance, and other areas in Robloxia, including Greenville, Pacifico, even word from Pinewood Media. Also at Pinewood Computer Core with fireworks inside the core. Pinewood Security dispatched to halt it due to safety concerns and being easy target for the Mayhem Syndicate to raid.
Mark, the Altronican and Xenopolian esports match gets interesting as with the Elitopian counterpart. Yes, however I just learned just now, tornado warning has been issued for Slickstar in the past few minutes, as I heard chatter from Thunderscope. Tornado emergency also went out for Slickstar also in which was already battered with an extreme derecho in the latter part of last hour, around 15:45. 30 minutes ago, and I heard from one storm chaser, tornado is on the ground as there were very strong rotation on the MSE Doppler radar from a cell in particular. This is I to look into the area of most concern, as I do expect the third also to pass to the south of Elite City, just minutes before race start.
Oh my god. It's raining hard. Quite gusty too. Good thing I came prepared.
That is a violation of the esports match rules. Installing cheats on gaming computers for ECT gaming station and subjects on computers on the opponents, Team RDK 3000-Tristar esports, to impair, to give ECT an unfair advantage to win. Over at ECT, person who done that gets banned from competition, also to face sanction by ECT. Yes, Ichigo, this is over in Ilitopian University. We also have a zero tolerance on cheats during competition matches. A student could face disqualification, also he could end up getting the boot from the roster, also to face suspension or expulsion from ELU. Yes, this is whoever to done it should they go ahead, if they get caught, will not participate in the parade on the 17th. We better report it to the esports officials.
I have already done that, as I also alerted the fellows at RDK 3000-Tristar, Ilito Force, Ilito Shield, and Ilito Diamonds on the matter.
Thank you. By the way, who are you?
Richard X Cryptor.
25 Desi News. Biadizo, Biadco, Bianubi, Bioside, Biasepta, Biasinix, Biasincra, Biacordia, Biatrira, Biavia, Biata, Bianula, Unadizo, Unapco, Unanu, Inalitish, Tunulo, Prinona, Priocta, Prihepta, Prihexa, Propenta, Priquatro, Pritrio, Insplix, Occhi Quadio, Occhi Trio, Occhi Duo, Occhi Nuno, Octa, Septa, Senio, Cinquio, Quadro, 3, 2, 1. That fool. The idiot has set off fire alarm over at Kb.P, Kanbor-D Broadcast Media Corporation. Next door is an Quaraben or April Fool's prank at the stroke of Happy New Month and Season Kanbor-D Quaraben Kb.P 17 at X o'clock KBDT and 0 binals. 0 KBT and 0 seconds Finita first Quaraben Kb.P 17, 1500 hours RDK Thursday March 31st, 2022. This explains broadcasting over at Kanbor News 24 temporary suspended due to fire alarm. We must consider the Operation Joker alarm program to expand from Elitopia to Kanbor-D with the Kanbor police to patrol the areas. That fool. Going toward RDK camp. Attention available personnel, come to ground floor now. Where are you be heading?
Rinderper at 0700 hours Kb.T 1 Quer event Kb.P 16. 2200 hours RDK March 31st, 2022.
This is in half-hour time, as I do note. You to arrive in Rinderper around time of value update for the Rinderper New Frank at 8 in the morning Rinderper time, in which is 3 hours ahead of universal time, translating to 10 in the morning Kb.T or 1 at night RDK time. I to remain in Kanbor city as I to contact you if needed. Only call me in an event of an emergency or if it's a very important matter. Have a nice trip. Stephanie T. Crypter, is there a valid reason for this?
Yes, there is a meeting to be held today at RDK 3000-Tristar main HQ in Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia at 500 AT or CX, translating to 1700 Kb.T, 0800 RDK and Elite City. This is I already paged your colleague Corey E. Crypter as the Hyperloop pod was heading to Raincipher, as I authorized to divert the pod to Elite City Metro, as he to be heading to Elite City Metro, as RDK 3000-Tristar Hextapolian, Woodsiston, Texadian, Corgitopian, Kipnionian, Canyonian, Oisolanian, Xenopolian and Webchesterian unit divisions and some others has been paged as the divisional leaders also us to head to Elite City Metro on an important, high priority and urgent meeting. This concerns 2 subjects to occur today, in which we are first to learn in Elite City Metro.
This is the meeting is just 166 kilotrokins, 4 hours away, as it is now 1300 hours Kb.T, 333 KTS, 0400 RDK, 0800 UTK, or UTC in English. This is we to depart immediately.
Yes, this says you better check the agenda for Xunzi Crypter and tell him of subjects when he arrives, around 0800 hours, 50.0 MT, 1200 TRX, or earlier, like 7:30.
Yes, this is I to open the app since I am authorized to do this. This is wait a minute. What is this? Some event to take place outside Robloxen Federation today, concerning gaming event from sponsor at DigiSquare Elitizat in Elite City, Elitopia?
We better learn about the subject as it's stated in remark. More details to follow over the course of the oh my god incoming call. This may be related to the subject. From RDK Corjatopian Bureau, from Silver City Corjatopia, Sarah JT Crypter. I was just back there yesterday after trip from Kanbor City and past week.
I must answer as this must be an important and urgent matter. Hello. Oliver Decryptor from RDK 3000-Tristar, Robloxan Unit Division from Crypto City. New blocks get Cryptization, Robloxia.
And I am Mickey R. Cryptor.
I am Sarah J. Decryptor from RDK 3000-Tristar Korjotopia Unit Division. Is Zen Z Cryptor from RDK RBX around?
He's not at the establishment, as Bogey is not at the establishment also.
Then you must call Zen Z Cryptor's cell and sound the RDK siren immediately for roll call for him. This as I am sending you the information via fax and email, as it's sent to Bogey's printer at his residence, Zen Z Cryptor's residence and the one at the establishment.
This is you, Mickey. Call Zen Z Cryptor's cell now, as I to sound the siren.
Okay. Are you sure to sound the RDK siren? This will sound the horn also since dual mode is on. Continue?
Yes.
Oh my god, I have to respond as it must be important and urgent. This is I hope Zen Z Cryptor must be woken up also by the RDK siren for roll call.
Oh my god. RDK siren. And my cell phone ringing. I must have to respond also must answer. Mickey R. Cryptor, this must be very important and urgent.
I gotta head to the RDK 3000-Tristar Roblox Unit Division Center HQ, fast. Anyhow I have since arrived as I to text Zen Z Cryptor to see if he is on his way. Just got his text reply, he is on his way, as I to head to administration office but gonna tell Jared to tell the duos to shut up on siren. Good morning. Go tell Oliver and Mickey to cut it out with the siren. I got a hold of Zen Z Cryptor. He is on his way.
Okay, I will tell them to hush the RDK siren as per your request.
Bogey, I did not expect you to arrive at this time.
Yeesh. I have to arrive when alarm sounds concerning the RDK siren, as I to be here before Zen Z Cryptor arrives. This concerning short-term event to occur today in which I to talk to Oliver and Mickey. It's not an April Fool's joke as it's a serious matter. When I was going to head out the door, I heard my printer printing off the page, as I read what's on the subject. To be some gaming event over at DG Square Ilatosat today, in Elite City, Ilatopia, in which to be 2 events, one in the afternoon, another in the evening, times to be determined. Hosted by the sponsor as the name is yet to be announced, this is I note. In first event, involving Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming, second event involving Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports in which you had to sound alarm on the matter. Via telephone call from RDK 3000-Tristar Korjotopia Unit Division relayed from RDK Altronic relayed from the main HQ in Elite City. Is it correct?
Yes. This as in the remark. More information to come later on in the day, as Zen Z Cryptor needs to arrive to Elite City for a near-term meeting to occur at 0800 hours this morning. Choi 50, 1200 TRX.
Yes. Anyhow, where is he?
He is in his RDK mobile right now as he is departing his house to the establishment. He had to get some coffee and breakfast sandwich also to get things from the mailbox and his printer.
I have to park as I have to head inside, and head straight to the administration office right away.
Good morning, Zen Z Cryptor. Go head to administration office immediately.
That is exactly I am going to do. Have a nice morning.
Hello Zen Z Cryptor.
Can talk to you right now. This is important and urgent.
Okay.
Meeting at 0800 hours? Noted.
This as I learn, the RDK divisional leaders of other areas also en route for the subject. As for me, there will be a video conference to begin at the same time as Mickey, I and Oliver to be attending the video conference.
This is for you, Xanzi Cryptor. You must depart to Elite City for the meeting at 0800 hours. Also other subjects in afternoon and evening. Arrive by late tonight to at least overnight toward pre-dawn tomorrow at end of events.
This says you should head there at the soonest possible.
Okay, this is for you, Bogey. While I am away, you will have to take over my duties, as I to be back at end of second event, to be late tonight at the earliest, as I to board the Hyperloop around 0500 hours to 0520.
Okay, this is will also inform Team RDK Esports Robloxian division of the two events over the course of the day. Also keep in touch with the fellows at the main HQ and DG Square Latosat, also the Robloxian counterpart DG Blocks Roblozit, also the sponsor of the event Z Fuel. I will also inform Cammy of your unscheduled trip also, as he is in Brookhaven to officiate the Euro hockey match in the evening.
Also tell Toki and Savage that I will not be going to Cryptor Diner for gathering, as they to be with Dewey, Initial, and other fellows. Inform Rex Blocks Sizion, Scott Blocks Kip, and their friends in a few hours, at 0700 hours at the earliest, over the subjects we discussed, as they have interest of the subject.
Will do. Have a nice trip. Corey Zanders. Now, we have known more information on the subjects today. This is for the first match, to be in the afternoon, the Z Fuel Spring Seas 2022, EY 1022, Elite City Shock vs Blood Red Gaming. They to compete in Counter Blitz Striker in 24-minute match round with 6 minutes breaks. As for the evening match, KY Tech Gaming Spring Blitz 2022, EY 1022, to be the winning team of the afternoon match to take on Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports. In Jinsoku Bomba also in the 24-6 format, with exception of final round should the match score remain tied, in which the final map if necessary being Doom. Yes, Mark Zaniels, this as I do note, that has rung alarm bells over at RDK 3000-Tristar, as I do note some RDK 3000-Tristar vehicles in the parking lot, from another regions, including those from Altronic, Kanbor-D, even Roblo Federation, the Hugh Exitex block, even Webchester and Xenopolia 2 and some others. I wonder what's going on. I am unsure of the subject also. Corey, maybe someone in this vehicle may know, in which he's part of RDK 3000-Tristar, Elito Force, Elito Shield, and Elito Diamonds. Richard X Cryptor. Richard, what gives?
Mark Zaniels. They are taking part in an unscheduled meeting to begin at 0800 hours. This concerns the subject you mentioned, as it's a very important, urgent, and high priority matter. This results in the quarterly meeting to occur next week to push forward to today, as Ryan M. Cryptor and Milos Z. Cryptor to discuss on the subjects immediately after first subject you mentioned, and the second subject being the value update of the Rain Dep franc, in which it's now 1 new franc to 50 old francs. This as the new franc is worth like 0 Anatolian Hanas 30.5 cents, in which translates to 2 Anton Ringenian francs. However, since Anton Ringenian Republic ditched the franc and adopt the Hanas, as the Hanas has become used since 2002, EY1002. Just 20 years ago, as 1 Hana was used to be 6 Anton Ringenian francs 55.957 centimes.
This is 1 Rain Dep franc that is approximately to 13.6 LEO cents. That is about to 9 Kanbor coins 82 cents is 1 Elio equal to 7 Kb.P or francs 40 centimes on approximate. However, if we to head there on a trip, we must convert Elios to Kanbor coins. Due to a two-step conversion policy is 1 Elio to equal to 72 Kanbor coins 75 cents is per latest pegged rate then Kanbor coins to Kb.P or francs. However, once we return from Kb.P or to Elitopia, we just convert back to Elios. Mark, why are we heading to Elito Media? Corey, to talk to the fellow. This is I see him at the ground floor. Mark Francois, he used to reside in Kb.P. This is he then moved to Pearl City, Pecco Finniconen in later years, with his relatives Sean and Jared. Sean has since emigrated to Webchester to work for CNW, formerly WBC News, since 2019, EY1019, as Mark Francois has since emigrated to Elitopia since January 2022, Alpha EY1022. Raptor, this explains Jared, Sean, and Mark who first worked at Jiraki Television. Does Jared still work at Jiraki TV? I don't know, Farah. However, Mark Francois does anchor newscast for Elito News 24+, in which is a fast-paced version of Elito News 24, as he to launch a new show on Elito News 24 in which also to air on Elito News 24+, Elito News 24 International and the Elitish counterpart, Aonuo du Quattro. Starting today and weekdays at 1200 hours called Elito News 24 Lunch Blitz. He to anchor from the new Elito News 24 news desk, Studio E. That sure is a competitor to RDK 3000-Tristar. Today lunch bites on RDK 3000-Tristar television service, Mark. Yes, Corey, also Lunch Express on Jinx 24. Yes, same goes for Vista News at noon, Mark. This is, excuse me.
April Fools. Hey Corey Sanders, what this for?
You cannot set off fire alarms as prank. This also goes for setting off police/lockdown and tornado alarms as prank. You should note of the subject in which can land yad in the slammer, as it's illegal, as that can result in a felony, so don't you ever think about doing it. That is only for real emergencies. Yes Corey, this is you must be aware of the Operation Joker alarm program going for second year, as the initial year was back in 2021, EY1021. This is Kanbor-DEIN and Xenopolian counterparts get launched today thanks to false fire alarm at KBMC in Kanbor-D City, in which resulted in KN24 to temporary suspend programming, in which KN24 was used to be Kanbor News 24, a 24-hour news channel, a Kanbor-D version of Elito News 24.
Yes, this is for you Jason Elititrap. You should also note your actions are captured on video surveillance monitored by Elito Media's security as they oversee the establishment as there are security cameras throughout the establishment. This as I Mark Francois was going to take the elevator toward ground floor to get some coffee and noted you about to pull fire alarm, but that was thwarted thanks to quick action by Corey Sanders. This for prank for April Fools in which is frowned upon as that needs to be refrained.
Yeesh. Alright, this is I to message my friends to stop doing such acts as I now know it is wrong to do it even on April Fools. This is 2 hours ago, at 6 o'clock a.m., as it's 8 o'clock a.m. right now, 50.0 EMT, 1200 TRX. This is 6 in the morning. The outdoor emergency warning sirens was hacked by some idiot playing the siren then sex audio in which the audio is from a porn website as that is not safe for work, NSFW. 18+, but the sirens was silenced within seconds, and voice announcement in English then elitish stating to disregard. 1 hour later at 7, in which it's 5 a.m. Sharkville time. In Elitopia's west coast the shark alarm sirens over in Sharkville was hacked triggering a shark alarm, but the audio was changed to some sex sounds. That was hushed within 2 minutes. Persons responsible for Elite City and Sharkville incidents were arrested by the cops. Anyhow, though I gotta head to Tokyo Raystar's house. It's been 2 weeks since he got his new ride, a used car, 2006 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9, while I got my hands on this ride, for a few months. I chose the license plate, being the calendar date on the Alito calendar. This time next week, Delta 6, EY 1022, translating to be April 8, 2022, in which it to be my birthday as I turn 25 years old. I was born in Alftronic City, before emigrating to Elite City, Elitopia in past 10 years, in 2012, EY 1012. Just before via 2nd 2000 on the Tempest Spatium Pandecimal System sequence time on July 7th. My parents was born in Kapan Republic in which it's now Kanbor-D Republic before they moved to Alftronic Republic in 1995. My cousin reside in Kanbor-D City. My other cousin reside in Alftronic Republic as their names are Mark Kanbortrap and Alex Alftronitrap, as their birthdays also on same day, as Delta 6 EY 1022 and April 8, 2022 being 8th Quarivan Kb.P 17 as that corresponds to Kanbor-D Day. And Bogie M. Crypter's birthday at RDK 3000-Tristar main HQ, as also on that day, 1,290 Miatrokans AT or CX, 2738, 291 AT RRT, Viatrokan 100,029 Diammonian 18th, 2738 ATRE, to be to my third cousin's birthday Stefan Alftronitrap, who is also known as Stefan AT Crypter, who he'll turn 30, as he's from RDK 3000-Tristar Alftronic Unit Division, who's visiting Elite City for an unscheduled meeting. This says, oh my, I do see Toki's Evo 9.
Hey. That's one of my friends. As I see Jason Elititrap's car in the rear view. As he saw my Evo. As I am signaling my 4 ways briefly as I to pull over to the side. As I to talk about him on topical matters, even the agenda for the month ahead, including his birthday on the 8th.
Yes, Tokyo Raystar. As I learned from Max and Rex. There are 2 esports matches to occur, one this afternoon and one this evening. You should talk to him on the subject also.
This is for you, Mark E. Crypter. The message in subject from the RDK Central Bank is in French. Translate it to English and Elitish. Add the subjects outlined on your RDK terminal, then write the message on the board word for word. Then put up the sign next to the KBUEM at Canberra Hub Elite City, with a noticed sign in English and Elitish.
You better do it as soon as possible.
Okay, Ryan M. Crypter and Milo Z. Crypter. I will do it immediately, and have it placed upon completion.
Welcome to the debut premiere of Alito News 24 Lunch Bites on Alito News 24 Domestic and International, Alito News Radio 100.7 and the Elitish counterpart Aonawodu Quattro with interpretation. I am Mark Francois, bringing to you live over at Studio E at Alito Media Headquarters in Elite City, Elitopia. Headlines at 12 o'clock p.m. Elite City. News update. Personnel who hacked into all emergency warning sirens and tronic alarm playing X-rated audio that is 18+, and SFW, as April Fool's prank. 22-year-old male from Altronic City, Altronic Republic, has been sentenced to death. Much closer to home, the copycat incident in which woke up residents of Elite City and which resulted in arrest of an individual in the city's west side. Identity withheld because he is a minor. Similar incident occurred in Sharkville via shark alarm sirens in which also result in arrest of personnel and announcement stating false shark alarm.
Phew. Good thing the fools are busted. It sure is wrong to hijack into the siren system as April Fool's prank, as the authorities dealt it seriously in a harsh manner, even to a former friend of my friend Daniel in Alptronic City. He was sentenced to death. Anyhow, must get mind off the subject, as I'd head to a Little Burgers for lunch. Daniel, I know you are mad on the outcome earlier today regarding Andrew. What gives?
You must note just in the past few days, leading to Operation Altronic Safe Joker, similar to Operation Joker Alarm in Elitopia, Kanbor-D, and Xenopolia, the Altronican government has announcement harshest punishment ever, maybe toughest in the world, Terra. This is when someone hacks into the siren and tronic alarm, gets automatic death sentence. I do find that stupid. Now my friend is executed for such act. Damn. This in contrast in which punishment is like dozen or so years in jail if fellow done it in Elitopia, as the tronic alarm was activated regarding system test but ended up not a system test but a prank, then some content that is an SFW, this at 250 Kiotrokin TRCX. Translating to 2 o'clock at night your time last night.
It's time to check into Bogey, or Oliver, and Mickey from Crypto City, as I am starting a video call with either of the fellows. Okay then, Bogey is unavailable, this as I to get a hold of Mickey and Oliver. They are available. I am Zen Z Cryptor, visiting from Elite City, Elitopia at RDK Main HQ. Oliver and Mickey at RDK 3000-Tristar Robloxian Unit Division in Crypto City. First, I check Bogey's status, he is unavailable. Is there a reason why? And second, what is up?
Bogey is in another level of the RDK tower, in a presentation meeting in which I am here watching the live stream of subject on computer.
Is it concerning the subject discussed in this morning's meeting at the main HQ?
Yes, this as you must note that we received word few hours ago that Rex Blockcision, Scott Blockskip, Stefan Bloxton, and the other fellows, has departed Crypto City, this as they are heading to Elite City, Elitopia, this as I believe they suspect at 1 or 2 escorts marches today.
What? Are you 100% sure? And if so, when will they arrive?
Yes. They to arrive before 1400 hours.
Given the time now, in next 5 to 10 minutes.
Yes, as the RDK 3000-Tristar, Spring Breaks Party 2022, EY 1022, Kb.P 17, Night Target 1000, CKE 0985, 2738, ADRE, to begin around 1400 hours, 75.0 EMT, 1800 TLS, 150 kilotokens ADRCX, and 2300 hours KPT and Silver 30. 1300 HLC. This added to the top of the hour in 9 minutes. Also a 200 Hz and Kibernarian.
Will there be a pizza dinner?
Yes, right as Crypto. I know one of you or 2 or 3 will like salad rather than, or pasta rather than pizza, right?
Yes, including me, Mark K. Cryptor, as I to have some pasta and salad.
Same as I would prefer pasta rather than pizza.
This is I Stefan AT Cryptor do love pizza.
I also do love pizza also, but I'm a vegetarian. So is there a veggie pizza from Zen Pizza?
Yes.
Jason, why you at RDK 3000-Tristar main HQ with your friend Daniel? Stefan, I do learn on the party that gets held now. Okay, anyhow initially this only reserved for RDK 3000-Tristar personnel, but now their family members and or their friends can join in.
Yes, this as I do note subject occurred today at 750 KTS, or 2 o'clock PM Elite City just over 25 Kilotrokins or close to 40 minutes ago. This as I Daniel arrived to Elite City from Altronic City a couple moments prior via Hyperloop. However the pod I was in made an unexpected stop in Roblo Federation in Cryptor City, as Scott BloxKip and his sister Chimo, Rex Bloxizion, and his bro Mickey, Stefan Bloxton and their friends went on the same pod I rode on. I talked to them on the Altronic and Omni timekeeping and calendar systems. This as they told me of esports match in Elite City Metro with viewing party in Cryptor City and DG Blocks Rob Lazard, and in my hometown Altronic City at DGtron and eSpa. This as I to check the television and tune to some channel I find at random, Vista Television, was it used to be CHQ, SRJ, and Star. Last visit was back in 2019, or 2736 ATRE, EY1019 in the Elito calendar, before start of OP Eon, 999 359 Mia Trokins ATRCX and 2736 090 ATRRT, via Trokant 99,935 9-day Safi and 30th, 2736 ATRE, or Friday September 20th, 2019. When I met with Steve Rixa who came from Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, in which he is also friend of mine as with his other friend, as I also heard from him, he is also en route to Elite City Metro.
Attention, attention, will the VWGT hosts, as requested by the producer, head to DE Square Relataza C Sports Arena section as soon as possible. Repeat, will the VWGT hosts, as requested by the
This of course gives me time to meet with them during esports match intermission. This is I to get a hold of Jason. Oh hi Jason.
I do heard from my cousin Stefan AT Cryptor. The RDK fellows are going to have a pizza dinner from Zen Pizza, as I heard from Ryan M. Cryptor. He said that he and Milos Z Cryptor to order pizza in the coming few hours.
I do note. However we will have pizza for dinner too, but we are not staying here for it and we will not head to Zen Pizza this because I looked up online in past 10 Kilotrokins, 15 minutes, of new pizza parlor. This as I then drove past there en route to RDK 3000-Tristar main HQ as we will try out the new one. We will head to a new pizza parlor in Elite City called Altroni Pizza, in which the franchise expands outside Altronic Republic, including here in Elitopia and in Elite City Metro. It is located on Altronic Street. You head toward Kanbor-D Street, turn south to Altronic Street and it to be to the right side. Now whoever just tuned the television to RDK 3000-Tristar TV service channel 5.
It is me, since VWGT gets aired on Vista TV, Viva Vision, and RDK 3000-Tristar TV service.
How do you know the channel lineup in Elite City? The one in Altronic City is different.
Glancing at the channel lineup guide I typed on my smartphone after manually going through all the channels on my TV. I do have cable television from Elito Cable. I also have a second television in my room that carries channels over the air.
This is I also have cable television. Thus I am an Altronican immigrant from Kanbor-D as I was born in Kanbor-D City. Kanbor-D Republic as it was Kapin City. Kapin Republic back then. Before emigrating to Altronic City, I do receive programming on Altroni Cable, from Kanbor-D Republic and Kanbor World, also from Elitopia, QXitex Block, Xenopolia, Omni, Webchester, and others, plus domestic ones including those only for cable and satellite TV customers.
Yes, this says, hold on. Subject on the television, it may be important.
This is it's rather kinda significant. This is the RDK Newsline and BWGT newsrooms as I learned. They have received on the same subjects also. This is we change the countdown bar on the bottom on RDK 3000-Tristar TV service from Happy New Month and Season Elito of second quarter and Delta month EY 1022, to the countdown to the subject, as we have this development just into RDK 3000-Tristar today, but for VWGT. As VWGT Esports Alert but as RDK TSR as just in take note of that. This is one VWGT insider told VWGT and RDK 3000-Tristar today that is per word of mouth of esports gamers for Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming, the event to begin at 1500 hours, 3 o'clock p.m. on the 12-hour clock system. RDK 3000-Tristar clock time and Elite City time, 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX. Before we continue, we want to give a warm welcome to the viewers on the remaining RDK 3000-Tristar television and radio service networks worldwide as we are powered up always. This is we has got the development into RDK 3000-Tristar today. This is one of the insiders who told us, as per word of mouth of esports gamers for Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming, the event to begin 1500 hours RDK, 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX. X o'clock KBDT, 0000 hours KBT and Silver City time, 0200 hours Hex and Kb.P Ionian, 1900 hours UTC, 791 Kiotrokancy TRCX, 2000 hours Muni. However, we will be heading to DG Square Litosat soon, but we are not to spectate esports as we are going to head to the wrestling arena section. This is I to meet my favorite wrestler from the EWE. His cousin is a wrestler from Altronic Republic from ATRWF.
Yes, but EWE SmackDown isn't until 8 p.m. 0 KTS, Choi and Descent 0 tonight.
EY 1022, Kb.P 17, Deko-Alph 717, a P181, MY 849, a KLN 396, 1001XE, 0985 CJE, Neotrocant 1000.2, 2738 ATRE. Bear in mind, this is not yet official as it can be revised before it's made final. This as we learn. That's the reason why the VWGT hosts gets told to head to DG Square Litosat's Esports Arena section, by VWGT production and not from Elito Gamer ESP, over the subject. This as, again, Gamer Horn, Yeesh, oh my god, this is an RDK 3000-Tristar Esports Alert. This is it's now official, the esports match and subject, Elite City Shock versus Blood Red Gaming, in the sponsored match, T-Fuel Gamer Spring Siege Esports 2022, EY 1022 and best of 7 encounter blitz striking, to occur at the top of the hour. To repeat, it's now official, the esports match and subject, Elite City Shock versus Blood Red Gaming, in the sponsored match, T-Fuel Gamer Spring Siege Esports 2022, EY 1022 and best of 7 encounter blitz striking, to occur at the top of the hour. This in less than 15 minutes. This is we have a programming. This is we will go head to the sports arena section 2 to talk to Shaker, Mickey Daniels of Elite City Shock before we go head to wrestling arena section 1.
Yes, but I need to head to Stefan AT Cryptor first concerning why the alarm sounds for the subject. Unsure if it's necessary to sound alarm.
TriStar today is coming up next in a 2-hour extended edition on Vista Television, Vision, and RDK 3000 TriStar TV and radio service. In fact, we have to start it now, as told by our producers. as we are powered up always, as we restarted early as a special extended edition of RDK 3000-Tristar. Today Blitz edition begins right now. I am Mark the Grifter over at RDK 3000-Tristar, RDK Newsline News Center and the RDK 3000-Tristar main HQ in Elite City, Federal District, Ilitopia. Here's the headlines as of present. Esports alert, as stated in the past minute or two. Announcement came in that the sponsored esports match to occur at top of hour. Z-Fuel Spring Siege 2K22, ELS and BRG competing best of 7, Counter Blitz Striker.
Stefan, there must be announcement of first esports match as my friend Tokyo Raystar and his companion Toki Kirby first told me. Any details? To be 791 Kia Trokans ATRCX, translating to 1500 hours Elite City and RDK time. 3 o'clock p.m., that is like close to 12 minutes away.
That equals to midnight KBT, X o'clock KBDT, Anida second square of NKB.P 17.
This is an RDK 3000-Tristar esports alert.
We begin with an RDK 3000-Tristar esports alert. This is the announcement came in within past 3 minutes. At 14:45 RDK TSR and Elite City, this is there's going to be an esports match, being the first of the two, being the Z-Fuel Esports Spring Siege 2022, EY1022 to begin at top of the hour. Elite City Shock takes on Blood Red Gaming, in best of 7. Counter Blitz Striker, winning team to compete in the evening match tonight, in the K-Tech Gaming Spring Blitz 2022/EY1022 in which they to compete in Jinsoku Bomba mode, and match time to occur after conclusion of first match, to compete against Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports. This set off alarms at the main HQ but not the RDK siren outside because it's offline due to scheduled routine maintenance as electricity needs to be disconnected to the siren motor for this.
Daniel, do you have a VIP pass? I do.
Yes, Jason, but more than that, I am a member of the Omega Pass Club, as I get VIP access to venues including from Altronic Republic including eSpa, DGtron, and here in Ilitopia and Elite City like DG Square Ilitosat. For Altronic, it costs me 7 Altronic and $.50 every double via Trocant, as for Ilitopia, costs 9 Elios 95 Elio cents per month. They do have weekly or bi-weekly rates for 6-day, 7-day, 8-day, and Metri week / via Trocant and 6-day week period, like every 6, 7, or 8 days and 12, 14 or 16 days. Also rates for quarterly, 100-day, half-year or annual period. This is in Kanbor-D Republic. It costs 725 Kanbor coins 90 cents per month.
9 Elios 95 Eliasons per month?
Yes, or 4 Elios 60 bi-weekly. Konnichiwa. That equals to about 3,050 yens per month and 1,400 yens per 2 weeks. Who said that? Hola amigo. That also equal to 132 pesos 65 centavos per mes, 61 pesos 25 centavos per semana in Rio de Blocks. What does mes and semana mean in English?
That means month and week in Spanish, anyhow where the voice originate from?
Me, Scott Blockskip and my friend Stefan Blockston, that we rode on the Hyperloop pod with you Daniel. Oh yes, this is I want to you meet my friend Jason Ilitatrap. Hola amigo. Konnichiwa. Game on. Now who is the voice coming from? It is me, Shaker, Mickey Daniels. From Elite City Shock. we are going to take on Blood Red Gaming in best of 7 encounter Blitz Striker straight at 3 bells at the top of the hour. You sure, Mickey? Yes. He means 3 o'clock p.m. Elite City time, translating to 791 Kilotrokins, or 12 o'clock a.m. Kb.T, X o'clock Kb.DT, 79.1 Elite Metric Time, 1900 TRX on 2nd Quaraven Kb.P 17, April 1st, 2022, and Gamma 30th, EY 1022, via Trokin 100,028, Diamo Neon 11th, 2738 ATRE, D284 ATR, RT, on an Anida, Friday, Thursday or Thursday. That in which is 3 Kilotrokins away, or 4 minutes 20 seconds as it's 2:55 p.m. and approaching 30 seconds as I do have my digital watch that shows Altronic timekeeping, also conventional time and date, but mine is set to 24-hour clock format, as it reads 14:55, whereas my analog watch show the Metri time with conventional time as insert. As I also do have a double strap watch in which shows the full ATR-CX and ATR-RT. Beep. Oh my god. Less than a dozenal left in Kanbor duodecimal time. Jason, we love to spectate the esports match, but we have other plans as we are going to head to the swimming pool area then wrestling arena section shortly after, as we can listen to the esports match broadcast on the radio, the Litto Gamer Radio 100.7. Is there the one on the television?
Yes, there is one, Elito Gamer ESP on channel 20, however take note on the sub-channel, channel 20.5, is Alp ESP TV, and one channel back, channel 19 is Elito News 24 Plus, toward channel 18 is Elito News 24, and channel 17 is Auto Sport Racing channel Elito Rev.
This is I have to note though. Oh my god, 2 minutes. The time is near. We must head out of esports arena section toward the swimming pool arena now. This is a best of 7, 1st to 4th, encounter Blitz Striker, as this is a special sponsored esports match of Z Fuel Gamer Spring CG Sports 2022, EY 1022, as it's a competition match. This is we have less than 90 seconds left to match start. Heads up, 1 Dino Choi warning to the event. This coverage is sponsored by K's Icon Amp Game Fuel Elito Cola Gamer Corner Flex Autos Rock Tech and Chair Gaming K-Tech Gaming Elito Games Raystar Gaming and powered by Elito Gamer ESP. Not to mention, also sponsored by Z Fuel.
The time is close. 2 minutes left.
Anyhow, I knew the time is close. 5 meters are 2,000 times the bound. Close to 5 Kanbor-P in minutes, or 30 solar seconds.
Correct. Zen Sanders, get the air horn out now. 60 seconds left.
Okay, I just got it out now. Smith Raystar.
You must get ready. Final minute warning. Match gameplay coverage is always on Elito Gamer ESP, Elito Gamer Radio, Elito Gamer ESP, Gap Elito News Go app and online with live stream plus live blog. Also coverage from News and Talk to you on Elito News 24. Also social media at Elito Gamer ESP and at Elito News 24 hashtag ELSVSBRG. So join the conversation as we listen in for the final countdown.
Final 2-minute warning. You must get ready, gamers.
I am Mark E. Cryptor once again from Studio RD3 as that was affiliate coverage from Elito News 24. The match coverage from our view to be on SAP or multi-view on this channel, also on RDK Radio Service 2. Your commentators to be Sean Z. Cryptor, Danielle D. Cryptor and Dennis D. Cryptor. This is it is showtime for Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming. Onward map number 1. Encounter Blitz Striker. This is it's approaching 1500 hours RDK time siren to fire inbound for New Kanbor Day midnight Kb.T and X o'clock Kb.DT Anida 2nd of Quaraven Kb.P 17 as the esports match gets in progress right now. This is Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming are actively competing in esports as the winner of this match to compete against Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports in tonight's match. K-Tech Gaming Spring Blitz 2022 EY 1022 and Jinsoku Bomba, in which we will learn more on the match in the coming hours shortly after conclusion of the ELS and BRG match. What the hell is the siren coming from? Is it an emergency warning siren, fire call siren for fire department, or time signal siren?
Originated from RDK 3000-Tristar, time signal for New Kanbor Day, as it's Anida 2nd Quaraven Kb.P 17, 12 AM Kb.T, X o'clock Kb.DT, 0 KTS Kanbor metric time, 6 o'clock Kanbor solar time.
This is I must note, 6 days 0 hours 0 minutes remaining, 6 million trokins, 6,000 Kia trokins to go until Kanbor D-Day.
I wonder how Alphtronic and drivers like you drive on the left in Alphtronic Republic and said cars are right-hand drive.
It is the law. Person going wrong lane in other direction on 4-lane road can result in person responsible getting ticketed by the cops and face a $100 Altronican dollar fine, about 78 Helios. This car I am in is right-hand drive and thus Illitopian law do permit said vehicles, as Altronican law also permits left-hand drive cars like your car to be driven in Altronic Republic once you visit. However, you should note that all other roads in Illitopia where traffic drives on the right, there is only one, and that's in Elite City Metro, in which traffic drives on the left, as that is Altronic Street. Anyhow, for roundabouts, in Altronic, traffic flows clockwise, as for others, including Omni and Illitopia, it's the other direction, anti-clockwise. This is we are at a red traffic light as we are going to signal as we go toward Altronic Street from Kanbor-D Street and get out of Illitopian University campus grounds, as subject is between Alpha River and Motorway 75, as you must head to the left side once making a sharp left turn. Also take note that the speed limit sign there is those in CIA metros per trocant, in conjunction to Kina nitros per choy and kilometers per hour. Well, Jason, I am reconsidering to have pizza tonight as I to save it for tomorrow.
Is there a reason why?
The subject we will explain tomorrow, in the evening, few hours before the HNM Illito of Delta EY 1022, this as I check the current date on the Illito calendar, 1100 Kia Trocants to go. This as I check the calendar on the wall, at Delta 6 earlier in the day, as once we finished shopping, we go head to some other restaurant and then the Speedway.
This is you should check out El Alarmasis, in which is Alarm 6. I've been there several times, the tacos sure are tasty. We go then head to Zen Speedway after we eat. You are in luck because there are no races scheduled tonight as all tracks are open practice.
That is good to hear.
Welcome back to VWG2N on Vista and Xylem Cast on Viva Vision. I am Mickey James.
I am Sean Richardson.
I am Smith Phelps. We are broadcasting live for the remainder of the show from DG Square Illito Sats Esports Arena section. This is we are awaiting details on the timing of the esports match start. This is it to come in imminent, as we do immediately hand off to Illito Gamer ESP's Raymond Blake. Yes, this as we learned so far, they to compete in best of 5 in Jinsoku Bomba for Blood Red Gaming versus Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports. This is a special extended edition of RDK 3000-Tristar Today Prime Edition. I am Mark E. Cryptor over at RDK 3000-Tristar World Headquarters in Elite City at Studio R3 with Mike Z. Cryptor and Christina A. Cryptor. Headlines at this present.
We await any minute now on the match start of the K-Tech Spring Siege 2022, EY 1022, concerning the esports match with fellows from Blood Red Gaming and Team RDK 3000-Tristar Esports.
This is they compete in best of 5 in Jinsoku Bomba in a 30-10 format with exception of map 5 in which we learn the details later.
This is in the afternoon match, Blood Red Gaming, who to take on Team RDK ESP, 1-4-3 against Elite City Shock in a contested esports match.
I do not expect this. RDK 3000-Tristar today beginning ahead of schedule?
Yes, however thankfully the TV beside is tuned to Vista Television, VWG2N still airing at this present.
Yes, this as some driver has tuned it to the television channel. This is he told me, Cooper, David Daniels. This is I should need to know the event time start of the evening match. This should determine the time of my practice run, and your practice run.
We do want to apologize for breaking away from virtual world and gaming tonight via Vista Asylum Cast, as it's our discretion to air the special extended edition, as we will preempt the 21H RDK hour of VWG2, and this because
I have texted Dennis Daniels, aka Dennis Decryptor, for explanation. He replied to me just now, stating, to cover Team RDK ESP and BRG esports matches it's most noted, this as I do see the TV Vista TV, VWG2 and needs to prematurely end. And it looks like some Salumcast from Alito Gamer ESP. This as some driver noted it and grabbed remote to change TV channel to Alito News 24.
That is correct, Cooper. This is I don't want the TV to be tuned to esports, but rather some news channel or news show of topical matter. This is, oh my god, yeah, yeesh, gamer horn.
This is an RDK 3000-Tristar esports alert.
This coming in, as we have an esports alert on our hands. This as the time has been announced, as our roster was informed of this just 45 minutes ago, but not the rest of us until now. This as the esports match start is slated to occur at the top of the hour, 2000 hours RDK, and Elite City, 00.0 EMT. 0000 TRX, in 15 minutes. 0500 Kb.P, and Silver City, 0 Kiotrokins, 1900 hours Xenopolis City.
This serves as cue as whenever the esports match start, we begin our practice session. Same goes for you too, as you better get yourselves and your car ready, as I will do same. Report to track no later than 7:55 p.m. as we start at 8, quad zeros.
Yes, this is I am excited. Race on. $125 Kino choice. Seconds. 1 Dino Choi or 1 Kia Zekont. $75 seconds.
This is my bro Mickey Daniels, Shaker from Elite City. Shock is at DG Square Aladoza to spectate esports match and to coach for Team RDK ESP due to slacker in the roster. As for the rest of Zen Racing, they will spectate, as one will record video, another live streaming on Alito Tube, as the esports match. Also this improv to race and the new VELS year with action at DGS, ELZ. NYE Central and the ball drop and fireworks at downtown Elite City. Anyhow, best wishes to ringing in the new vernal equinox luni-solar year of VELS, EY 1022. Let's get the action started.
Yes, this is we have 24 hours to go until Happy New Month and Season Delta EY 1022, and second quarter of the new Elite year. Same goes for the new Omni year of 2Q of 1999 OE.
Onward the final 100 choice, 2400 decimas, 1 million trocas.
Race on. Counting down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, on your mark, get set, go.
2 calculated, 1 KN11, 1 KN10, 1 KN9, 1 KN8, 1 KN7, 1 KN6, 1 KN6, 1 KN2, 1 KN3, 1 KN2, 1 KN4, 2 calculated, 0 KN11, 0 KN10, 0 KN9, 0 KN11, 0 KN10, 0 KN6, 0
$83 Kiatrokins already, 2200 hours local. Mickey Daniels from ELS, I Daniel am wondering you give me the fan gear of Team RDK ESP and not Elite City Shock. This because my bro Slacker is part of the team who is competing in the match against BRG. Slacker's team is leading 2-1 in map 4 kicking off just seconds ago in Jinsoku Bamba. Oh. I knew it. I and Jason do play that video game. In the last playtime, me and my friends were in one team as Jason and his friends are in another team, as the players compete, even in map Doom. This is in the end, bam. Me and my friends, mainly in Altronic Republic, won the match. Wow. Have your team earned the Bomba power play? Yes. This gives iShaker an idea. This is
Whoa, Mickey Daniels. Are you and the fellows at Elite City Shock discussing something concerning my friend Daniel in relation to esports?
Well, this is distribution and reproduction of work by RDK 3000-Tristar Video Studio Productions, a division of RDK 3000-Tristar, without prior consent from RDK 3000-Tristar, is prohibited. This RDK 3000-Tristar video presentation is CR 2022, EY1022, RDK 3000-Tristar Video Studio Productions, a division of RDK 3000-Tristar. All rights reserved. Kanbor 784 content used in this video presentation provided by Kanbor 784 Production, Kb.P 17, 2022, EY1022. The preceding RDK 3000-Tristar video program was a presentation of RDK 3000-Tristar Video Studio Production, an RDK 3000-Tristar Video Studio Production. This has been an RDK 3000-Tristar Video Studio Production presentation.